Hi there! If you ever have a question that you'd like me to answer in one of these videos, then please do email me. I've had some great messages recently, and unsurprisingly there's been a common theme. Quite a lot of people have asked the very same question, so that's what I'm going to talk about today, and that is, what do you do if it rains on your wedding day? Well, the thing is, in England or in the UK, it's kind of, well, we can't, regardless of the time of year, you can't guarantee if it is going to rain or not on your wedding day. It's impossible in this country, and I don't think there's anyone that would actually choose to have rain on their wedding day, but it's not all bad, honestly, trust me. And I know because it tipped down on my wedding day, absolutely bucketed it down. I got married on the 24th of July, and the reason we picked that wedding day was because historically it was meant to be one of the driest days of the year. It definitely wasn't on our wedding day, and I think we completely skewed all of the historical data. It rained so hard, but not only did it rain hard, when we were doing vows, we had to stop talking for a little bit because there was thunder and lightning, and you couldn't hear Neil and I talking. So it was actually quite funny. The registrar was like, "Let's just pause for a moment," and then there'd be like a big roar of thunder, and then we continue. So if anyone had told me that in the run up to my wedding, I planned my wedding for 2 years. Our wedding, sorry. I planned our wedding. We planned our wedding. Gosh, sorry. I mean, I'm all bright. You must talk like this, right? Neil and I planned our wedding day for 2 years, but the whole day was a nice summer's outdoor wedding. We planned to have live music on the lawns, all the drinks being served outside. So if anyone had told me it was going to tip down with rain and we were going to have a break in our vows for thunder, I would have thought I'd be super upset. But you know what? I wasn't even a little bit upset. I expected to be, but on the day it didn't bother me at all. It's crazy, but when it came to it, I knew, weather's the only thing you can't control about your wedding day. And when I was there, all I wanted to do was just to be married. I've been looking forward to marrying Neil for so long. When it came to it, all I wanted to do was I knew at the end of the day we were going to be married, and that is all that mattered. And in the end, it was fine. Some of my favourite pictures are because of the rain. When we got to the venue, the ones of me getting out of the car, my dad was holding an umbrella so that I could step out underneath it. And that is gorgeous, and it makes it so much nicer a picture because the umbrella is actually framing us. And the venue shot, there was big grey moody clouds in the sky, but then it makes the shot of the venue look really dramatic. The grass was greener. It was fine that there was rain in the pictures, and then it wasn't continuous raining. It's really, really rare to have a day where it rains all day long. I think luckily, maybe I have just been lucky, but I've only ever had one wedding. In all the years of photographing weddings, there's only been one occasion where it has been continuous rain. Are there undercover areas? Are there spaces where we can take pictures outside, get the natural daylight, but not completely mess up their hair by getting it wet? So porches under arches, using umbrellas, those kind of things are all great. Inside space as well, being inside near a window, getting plenty of window light if it is really heavy rain, that looks beautiful too. And other things, I think it's about having the right attitude as well. So another thing would be, buy some wellies, buy some, obviously in your wedding day colours, or buy some shoes that you don't mind getting wet. Prepare yourself for it, so if it doesn't rain, bonus. If it does, you're sorted. So as well as getting, it's starting to rain on me now, this is very appropriate, thank you weather, doing good timing. So as well as getting wellies or shoes you don't mind getting wet, other things which would be good to prepare is an umbrella. The clear ones are gorgeous because when they have raindrops on them, the shots of those kissing through raindrops, gorgeous. I'll bring umbrellas with me as well, but maybe you want to get some in your wedding day colours, or you just want a bit of variety so your bridal party can have them, get the guys and girls under them. It's really good fun. And a towel's a good thing, just an old towel, something where, okay, maybe there's a beautiful patch but it's a little bit muddy. We could put an old towel down for you to stand on that. To be honest, on my wedding day, my dress got ruined. It was really, the bottom of the dress was filthy. It was really muddy, and I didn't care. I'm never going to wear that dress again. And in my lounge, if you ever come around to my house, I've got on the wall of my lounge, I've got this massive picture from our wedding day. It's one of my favourites. It's this huge oak tree, and Neil and I are underneath it, kissing and having a cuddle. And to get to that oak tree, we had to walk across this really muddy lawn. But looking back at it now, I don't really remember that walk or remember caring too much about my dress, but I do love seeing that picture on my wall every day, so it was worth getting my dress scrubby for. So as you may have noticed, it started to rain here very appropriately, so we've had a little bit of a location change, and under cover, which is one of the things I was just about to start chatting about. When you're choosing a venue, having somewhere which has an outdoor space but some cover is really great for being able to make it easier to do group pictures, having somewhere to do a couple of portraits. Just gives you a bit more versatility without having to do everything inside. So that is one of the important things to think about. If you are right at the start of your wedding planning journey, you're booking your venue and you're choosing a month which maybe is historically a bit wetter, one of the winter months, then do have a think about, is there somewhere, if we wanted to use natural daylight outside, where we have got some cover? Or inside, are there big enough spaces inside for us to do the group shots? Nice natural lights, there are plenty of windows if there isn't an outdoor option. So the other things to get yourself prepared, things to think about, just in case it does rain, you can't be too prepared, is maybe grab an old towel, have a towel, so that if we are going out on lawns anywhere, even if we have umbrellas, we might want to pop a towel down just to protect your dress a little bit. Wellies are always good fun, obviously in your wedding day colours, or shoes you just don't mind getting wet. Umbrellas, so umbrellas can make beautiful pictures, especially the clear ones when you have raindrops on them and I'm shooting through the plastic, having you two kissing underneath. It can be ever so cute and romantic. I've got umbrellas that I bring with me, but if you wanted to get some extra on sale, your bridal party can have them, get everyone out in a bigger space as well, then that can be great fun. And just being flexible about the timeline. Like I said earlier, it's rare that we get a day where it continuously rains, so if you are flexible, if you have the right attitude going in that, maybe at 2:30 p.m. we won't be doing the group shots, we might end up leaping out at 3:30, might spend more time mingling with guests and then popping outside and doing those ones, then that may happen, that's not a problem at all. Or some of the nicest pictures can be taken in the rain. In the evening, once it gets dark, having off-camera lighting and behind you and having the umbrella with that rain falling around, the off-camera lighting, it lights up, it makes it sparkle around you, it's really romantic. So I think that's pretty much as you can be prepared in this country. It definitely does help to see. And anyway, as the saying goes, is that if you have rain on your wedding day, then there aren't going to be any tears in the marriage day. It's a good thing, surely.